From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. That one not close. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Hit in the air left field. Santander in pursuit. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And let's take a look at the lineup. And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly among the league's best.
Well, this is when you can make your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to put up plenty of offense in this one. When you got a lineup this stacked, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
Kyle Tucker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Tucker, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pitch misses inside. 2-0. Well struck left field. Santander ranging back, and it hits the fence. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up now for Chicago, Aaron Judge, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. Inside, almost got him. Man at second. And another ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Tucker, the runner at second with one away. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here is Devers.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that is out of play.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is inside, and that is ball one. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton, third in the NL in RBIs this year. First pitch misses. Stanton came up with 4 hits in his last game. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Strike on the inside corner. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swung on, belted. Suzuki going back on it. Way back, out of here. His 28th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Riley Green.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Two out, space is empty. That one hit to right. Suzuki. And that'll do it. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back now in Toronto. And starting this one, Matthew Thompson.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Bottom of the first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at-bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Seiya Suzuki enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Suzuki wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-1. Swanson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home, the throw in. Safe. He beats the tag, and it's now a 2-run game. 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Second in the American League in home runs. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now even up. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swing and a foul out of play. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ground ball right side. Bush throws to first in time, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So here's Scherzer. And another ball. Scherzer deals.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Line drive. Fair ball. Oh, he throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Chicago, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. The shortstop takes the ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Jimenez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now that is right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Doubled in his first AB.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Runners on the move.
No,
Pitch is low. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 2nd. And now for the Jays, Michael Busch. Thompson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off to the right. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one almost got him.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. Right side and foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7. Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Rogers Center. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Max Scherzer back to work. In there at the knees. Strike one.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Clement sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. One away.
Now batting center fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball one there. Judge waits. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And another ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting third baseman
Rafael Devers up to hit. That one outside. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Judge, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
This one in the air. Jimenez hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-1. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit right side. And that will end the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Just missed.
Outside.
Outside low, and the count is filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one misses. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Second baseman, Andres.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Green makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
2 on with 1 out. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Check swing, called strike.
1 and 2.
Springer on second. Varsho over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Santander will hit next.
1 ball, no strike.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. And it is 2-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Two outs.
Strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. On to the fourth. Here's Contreras now. Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, usually a first baseman, today starting behind the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's a tougher transition to make, going from first base to putting on the catcher's gear, being behind the dish. A lot of times you see guys go from playing catcher to being a DH or a first baseman.
Here's your 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That to right. And that'll get off into the seats. And now 2-2. On the ground to third, Clement throws across the diamond, and Contreras is retired.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Walked his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a breaking ball misses outside. Caught him looking for the K. Bo Bichette, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson zips it across, and Bichette is retired. And the Cubs go 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2 now.
No, that's a ball. Careful.
Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. And they close the gap. It's 5-3.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Ernie Clement digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one missed.
1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2-2.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's George Springer. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
There's a strike. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Dalton Varsho. That one is absolutely belted. And off the base of the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Second and third, 2 down. And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Eric Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Turner now.
For the Cubs, shortstop Trey Turner.
First pitch just misses.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Turner is out.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 2. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
It's Aaron Judge now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Clips the corner. 2-1 now. Two down, nobody on. And Judge spoils that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it remains 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. And it remains 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Dansby Swanson. Thompson back to work. That one down the line. Stanton steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
So up next for Toronto, Seiya Suzuki.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The Blue Jays down by a pair, last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Way upstairs. The count now 2-2. And that one is inside. Stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Toronto. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Up the middle, Swanson gets it to first. One up, one down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Man at first. So up now for Chicago, Riley Green. And that misses. And it's 1-0. That's out to center field. Varsho makes the grab. 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Has grounded out a couple of times. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That misses. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Blue Jays 3. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ernie Clement. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
The other way, makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now that is designated hitter.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. A walk, and he's also singled. In there for strike 1. And a foul ball. The Jays trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. And that's out of play, a foul ball.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one missing low.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Two on the way. And that skips into dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Check swing, called strike. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 18th home run of the season. It's 5-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one. Just off the inside edge. And the 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turner makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 19, Jimmy Garcia.
Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. He is struck out and he is walked.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Nance getting cranked up as well. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a curve is down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. Garcia, 6'1" righty, 230 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No, one strike.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trey Turner now. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh.
Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
There's the strike. That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for the Cubs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Presley.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Grounds 1 to short. Turner with the throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Right fielder, Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That misses the zone. And the count even 1-1.
Strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Chad Green ready to go.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. That one missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Here is Aaron Judge. A couple of walks and a strikeout. And that one cutting but missing down low. That misses, and that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Devers now. Just missed. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He muscles that one out of here. His 32nd of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Stanton now. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is down low. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And right back to the mound. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's too high. Two outs. And there's a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees. Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Cubs had 2 on this homer. And it's 7-5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the pitcher on here, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
In the air, out towards left center. Judge makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's down and in, a slider missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. That's out number 2.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, short hop to third. And that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2. 7-5. New arm out of the bullpen, Nick Sandlin.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. And that's outside. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Oh, you just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
That misses the
No,
zone.
that's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Crow Armstrong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance appears to be getting loose. Yarbrough warming up as well. That one off the mark. And 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Line drive and foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bichette gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Two outs. That misses. Ball 2. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 2-1. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And the 2-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They lead it 7-5. So bottom of the ninth. Now here is George Springer. Mason Miller on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now Dalton Varsho.
So you got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The tying run at the plate. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Andres Jimenez will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Springer over at first with 1 away. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dansby Swanson stands in. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And
No,
that
that's a
just
ball.
misses.
That turns out to be a
1-2.
really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man on second, 2 down. And misses inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And just misses with that one.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.